reporting Chief Meteorologist Dan Cianca for another look at our forecast.
Aaron, after a couple holidays and a couple of weather systems, finally time to take a look back at December rainfall. Now, these are data that I have collected here. We do a collection of rainfall totals every night here in our weather center of over 30, I guess close to 50 actually, stations across the Central Coast. So it's just something I like to tabulate so to keep track of what's going on in each city, because we only have about 6 to 8 climate sites we can actually look at that actually have records that go back. So this is just an effort to look at more, because I like data. So here is the 6 wettest spots that I collect for the month of December. Bonnie Doon, about 4 1/4 inch of rain. Most locations 2 to 3 inches in the Santa Cruz Mountains, even all the way down to Live Oak there on the east side of Santa Cruz. Now these are the more populous areas. We saw almost 3 inches of rain in Santa Cruz, about 1.5 inches in Watsonville, an inch or so in Monterey, but many locations didn't even get an inch of rain. Now let's compare that to some climate site data here for the month. So these are the normal values we typically see each month at these specific climate sites. So that won't be the entire city of Salinas, just the one spot at the airport. And we only had 1/2 inch of rain there, so that's only 30% of normal. Monterey only 33% of normal at the airport, which is the new climate site there. The Watsonville Waterworks got 2 inches of rain. That actually got you to 50% of normal. King City also 50% of normal, and you got most of that rain on December 28th through that big storm that came through. And Gilroy and Ben Lomond only about 1/3 of what you should have seen, and we were already running a deficit as we headed into the month of December. So we're hoping for some rain this month. We've had a little so far, but not much. And unfortunately, this thing right here is probably going to play the spoiler for the next couple of weeks, which is going to mean mostly dry conditions and probably even some warm weather as we head into next week. But there is some chance of rain over the next couple of days. One weather system right here. This is a cold front. We'll be reaching our shores at least kind of tomorrow. So let's take a look at what that looks like on Futurecast. We'll get you to tomorrow morning sunrise, patchy fog in our valleys, otherwise mostly clear skies, some thin high clouds moving through. We zoom out though at around lunchtime. We can actually see that cold front, which isn't looking all that impressive on Futurecast. That light green is the lightest basically that you can see as far as rain is concerned regarding that presentation. As we head into 5 p.m., notice it kind of disappears, although we'll see some clouds from it. And then into the late evening hours, well, there's not much left at all. So the model's saying no rain at all tomorrow. I still think we could see some light precipitation in western Santa Cruz County, but most of us around the bay likely to stay dry outside of maybe a little bit of a drizzle tomorrow night. So unfortunately, that system we're not going to see much from. On the other hand, temperatures will be pretty comfortable tomorrow. Maybe one of the warmer days we've seen in a week or so. 64 in Santa Cruz, 62 in Capitola. We'll see a few 60s in the Santa Cruz Mountain Valleys popping back in there. Davenport tomorrow at 60 degrees. On the east shore of the bay, we're going to see high temperatures in the low 60s in Watsonville and Salinas. Same in Hollister and Gilroy tomorrow. Toward the Bay Shore, we'll see some 60s tomorrow, so not too bad out there. Over to Monterey, you're going to see high of 61 with low 60s also in Seaside. PG, the lone spot in the 50s on the peninsula tomorrow. And then farther south, a few 60s in the Salinas Valley as well. In fact, we could get to the mid 60s in the south, and actually Carmel Valley looking pretty warm tomorrow as well at 68 degrees. Over the next 7 days, we do have another chance of rain in the forecast. That comes on Friday as another system slides through, but unfortunately, I don't expect much out of it, and if we see anything, it should be pretty light and mainly in the north. After that, it's warm and dry through the weekend and even warmer next week with highs some 5 to 10 degrees above normal for this time of year, even on the coast. Inland areas also seasonable temperatures for the next couple of days. You'll have a chance of some showers mainly north of Hollister Friday, but I wouldn't change any plans because of it. It looks like it's not going to be that big of a deal. The weekend looks pretty nice outside of a couple of chilly mornings. Next week looking very warm and very dry for this time of year. Stay with us. We're back after this.